Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo December 19, 2022. Today's Mercury-Uranus transit inspires positivity. You can have a strong desire to move something forward, and you're entertaining ideas or new methods for making advancements. Creative projects or romantic relationships may receive a nice boost. Progressive energy with you today inspires you to look forward with more confidence. It can be a great time to show others that you care by granting them more freedom or offering your time to listen or brainstorm. New or alternative methods and approaches work best for you at the moment. Conversations can be especially open, or you're more honest with yourself. Either way, you're turning a page. Whenever your ruler, Mercury, is in a delightful dance with any other celestial body in the heavens, you get an extra bonus of luck on your side. It also helps that he is now within your solar fifth house of true love, romance, and passion. Get ready for a jolt of fun, excitement, and spontaneity into your day. Mercury links in a trine to electric Uranus, which could bring a sudden chance to travel with your lover or think outside of the box. If single, go for someone a bit more eccentric and they could open your mind in vast new directions. Time to follow your innovation. You might have an idea or vision to pursue when Mercury in Capricorn trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. However, moving forward with this passion project could bring out some unexpected twists and turns in your professional journey. It is possible that this is something that has never been done before or something that is way out of your comfort zone. Although this is a brand new direction to embark on, you should feel excited about further exploring this uncharted territory in your career path. The moon's last visit to your income sector for the year was always going to sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger, especially as it connects with planets on the job and career fronts. However, while this last visit for the year should be more about tying up loose ends, this is also a chance to ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged ahead of the Dwarf Planet series return tomorrow. When you decide to make a habit of something, it's as though you've turned a page in a book. You will find an excellent resource in today's energy for creating healthy practices in diet and exercise. It may not seem like much at first, but when you decide to reduce dairy in your diet and increase the amount of water you consume, you have started down the path to a much healthier immune system. Your power lies in evaluation and action. Welcome to the ambitious energy of this day. If you've been musing about making a change in your career, this is one of the best times to seriously consider it. Do your homework and gain as much information as possible about the direction you are thinking about. Talk to others, and if you need further education, find out what is necessary and the time commitment involved. Regardless of your age and current obligations, if you really want to do something different in your life, you can make it happen. At a time of year when there is pressure on even the best of relationships, there is a need to avoid getting your buttons pushed. This is something that you can blame on the stars but then afterwards thank them, as a clash between Dwarf Planet Ceres in her last full day in Virgo and Jupiter in his last weekend in your relationship sector peaks. This will flush out any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs, but in a way that will help you understand your own needs and priorities, as well as giving you a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. As Jupiter reaches his last weekend in your relationship sector for another 11 years, the Dwarf Planet Ceres has reached her last full day in Virgo. This is keeping the pressure on a balance between your personal and relationship needs, but this will not only ease tomorrow but with the moon returning to give this a voice. Until then, this is flushing out everything needed to make Jupiter's final days in your relationship sector count. Our eyes in the sky. Our morning rituals could be disrupted and the Libra moon squares off with Venus this morning. It could become overwhelming if things feel unorganized. Give yourself extra time for tasks throughout the day, because your usual schedule could get thrown for a loop. The connection between Mercury in Capricorn and Uranus retrograde in Taurus can help us unpack our emotions as we navigate the dream world, so pay attention to any strange occurrences that happened while you were traversing the astral realms. A tendency to push yourself forward creates an adverse impression with the people you meet. Even if it's not intentional, your attitude disrupts any potential for things to run smoothly. Try to restrain yourself. Otherwise, you're unlikely to impress anyone since your boastful manner makes you seem conceited and unapproachable. Emotions could feel a little out of your control during the day as well, so give yourself permission to cry if you feel frustrated and need a release. Remember that everyone is experiencing the same unsettled atmosphere, so try to be kind to the people you encounter. A perfect scenario for settling outstanding financial matters is what you desire. Of course, you must be as careful as usual when dealing with money. You have the right instincts for choosing sensible investments, and the advice you receive is far more conclusive than on other occasions. Larger purchases, a car or a house, don't faze you. Today will be unpredictable, to say the least, so expect surprises of both the pleasant and unpleasant variety. Luckily, the messy energy begins to dissipate later. When the Libra moon makes a harmonious aspect to Mars retrograde, intellectual downloads are not uncommon, so be sure to write down any new insights that come to mind. The energy here promotes genius, making it a great evening for artists and writers to engage in their craft. In the morning, the Libra moon squares off with Venus in Capricorn, causing us to crave relationships that look good on paper. Wanting solid partnerships that stand the test of time is natural. But longevity should be just one of the attributes we strive for now. If permanence is our only qualification as to what constitutes a successful relationship, we risk compromising for the wrong reasons. Don't prioritize keeping the peace over saying your piece. Communication is key. Remember that everyone must do their part to help a union thrive, whether that union is romantic, platonic, or familial. Hiding your needs does everyone a disservice. And if you give others what you think they want without asking, you may find your assumptions to be totally off base. It's not what you say but the way that you say it. You're involved in all kinds of talks and must respond appropriately. Even when you feel like speaking the truth or your honest opinion is asked for, choose the words carefully. Conclusions you arrive at are brutally honest and extremely cutting. Avoid acting this way, and conduct conversations diplomatically. Before noon, the moon trines retrograde Mars in Gemini, helping us to assert ourselves intelligently. Under this influence, we recognize how to spin situations in our favor through wordplay or powers of suggestion. People trust our judgment and follow our lead. We can identify clever solutions to problems without rocking the collective boat. Currently, we realize that we don't need to minimize ourselves for others. You may find yourself rushing from one place to another. People demand your attention and want to involve you in their conversations. The sound advice you can contribute, provide the necessary impetus required to implement new schemes or ideas that result. Take some well-deserved leisure time for yourself.